This will be another TriGlobal tutorial video on a brand new feature called Dynamic Lines. So in this new feature, I'm going to create a job and call it Dynamic Lines. I'm going to click Save, open my job, and automatically connect my stereo receiver, just like I normally would. Up where my line icons would be, I have a little plus button. I'm going to click on it to add lines. I'm taken to a line screen, and you see there's nothing in there yet, so I'm going to click the plus again to add a new line. I select the line type I want. This type is called a dynamic message sign. It's called an 847. And then I'm going to select a new one, and I'm going to do a guest line. This one's going to be called a 715. I'm going to give it some attributes, and then click plus to add it. And I'm going to do a third as well. Come down here, I'm going to do a water line, call it a 960. Give it some attributes. And click the plus at the top again to add this line. And now I have 3 lines created. So I'm going to hit my back button on the top left, go back to the main screen. I'm going to begin collecting, making sure that I'm on my water line. And I'm going to call this first point a point on line. So as a point on line, it just drops a quick icon, and I can move down to my next point. Again, I make sure that I'm selected to my water line. I click collect. I keep everything the same because I'm on my water line and I'm still doing a point on line. So it remembers the last location I collected. Move down further again. Do the exact same thing for the third point. This time I'm going to change the location type though. Instead of calling it a point on line, I actually want to call it a valve this time. So we do have a feature down here called water valve. Change my location type, hit save. And we'll move a little bit further down the line. The screen's going to automatically pan as I move off my screen. And I'm going to collect a point. This time I'm going to collect something called a photo point. When I hit save on my photo point, a photo point form automatically pops up and allows me to collect a photo with the camera, up to 5 photos in this particular example. When I add it, I then have to hit back to get back to the main menu. And I'm going to walk over here across the way, and I'm actually going to switch lines. So once I get over at my location, I'm going to switch to that sewer line I created. We're going to start creating it. I'm going to do a point on line and hit save. And lo and behold, I forgot to change my parent. I don't want my sewer line to parent to my water, so I'm going to hit edit, go to my parenting, just simply hit save and save again, and it removes the parent. Move down the way, collect another point. Again, keeping it point on line. It is a sewer line, so I didn't have to change anything. I hit save. Do that a final time. And I'm going to come down and I'm actually going to collect just one final location to end my feature. I'm going to change my location type once again. And we'll call this a test hole. Hit save. And I've completed 2 distinct lines that I created and hit upload. That completes our tutorial.